Hi guys, I'm Asif Ali and you're watching CGHOW video, and today I created this League of Legends based shield effect in UE5 Niagara. This is very basic effect but looks cool. So if you haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, please subscribe it. If you like this video, like, share and comment, and let's start this.
CGHOW. CGHOW.
First of all, subscribe my YouTube channel and also click on bell icon so you will receive all new video notification. Found this reference. Johan, the artist, created this League of Legends inspired shields, and I like it. So I thought let's create the effect tutorial of this. So let's create it. I'll create a new map. Lighting down. Control L. Scale the mesh. Okay, and then I can also make this little. Like this, and then let's save this. Okay, now we need a character, and so idle, and we can take any characters, maybe this one. Yeah, so we have this character, and I'll move it on the 0 back to the folder here. So let's create the effects now. Looks very bright. It's okay. So basically, what we have. Oh, why the PLC is open? So what we have is this ring pops up this blue one, and if you'll notice, if I can download this, there are too many tabs here. Let me just download it. So I have downloaded it and I can check it now per frame. Okay, so this blue ring was black initially and it appears with these particles, and these particle looks like it's a bunch of a same texture sheet that is rotating. Okay, so it's a single texture, so this effect should be very light, and that's rotating and just fading. So basically we need a ring that should be like black and then turns blue. So let's create that. M ring. I'll take a radial vector to. Actually, this ring looks a little different. It's faded from inside and little sharper from outside. So I'll take the two radials, copy and paste on a planar, subtract to view. So I'll make the radius of this one maybe 0.3, and for this one maybe 0.5. The density of this one it will be like little sharper, maybe 3. Okay, and then the density of this maybe 2. Oh, we can decide that later. Let's I'll make the parameters of this. Okay, so let's say in this case you have this like 0.4 and you have this. To make this 3, we have this. Okay, so now I need a texture T, and I'll take my favorite one, aura. Then vector to radial. So it will be like this, and I'll use the MIP level for to remove the same, and then I'll multiply for the tiling. You can take the two vector here for x and y, and default value will be 1. So if I increase this to 3, yeah, this is what I want, and I will decrease this maybe 0.6. Then we can multiply these together. So we will have this thing. Okay, and actually, yeah, and I will also use a power node here. So if I'll decrease it like 0.6, it will be more filled. Okay, so we have kind of a ring, that blue one, so that has random thing. Although you can use a different texture, maybe just a noise blurred one, this one. Okay, you can also use that. So at 1 1 it is like this, and you can use default value here. Okay, you can also use like this. Yeah, that's it. So let's just make some parameters and use it. So particle color, this will go here, and this will be my opacity, and this material will be translucent because I want to make it black also. In additive you cannot make the black, and I'll use two-sided. Dynamic parameter, first radius, second radius, first density, second density. R1, D, R2, D1, D2. That means radius 1, radius 2, density 1, density 2. Okay, so let's save this. And here I will take a Niagara effects. This is my blue ring. I'll just close these things. And I'll use that material here. I don't need these things for now. I'll remove these all. And instead of this, we need just a particle burst, one particle. There's two loop, and life I want direct, maybe 1.5, and no mass, and the size will be uniform, maybe 100. In dynamic parameter, we need default values to appear it. So refresh it. Why it's not showing me the names? Save, browse. Oh, I accidentally deleted the sprite renderer. Like the material here. Now we have this. So R1 will be 0.5, R2 maybe 0.3, D1 5, this is 5. We have this. And now we can use these things to make sharper like this. You can also increase the alpha. Okay. And we can also make this power a dynamic parameter. The dynamic parameter one more time, copy and paste. I'll make the index 1. This is my power. Okay, let's save this again. Now with that help of that parameter, you can use it like this and dissolve it actually. So the density I'll reduce little bit for that one also. Yeah, cool. So this will, if you'll see here, it's appear at this size, then it is increasing the size, then decreasing the size back and making it blue and then dissolving it. So basically, if I take the size sprite, okay, and we have this 100 size, and curve should be, it should start at 1, and then there should be another key at 2, and at, so at 0 it is 1, at point 1 it becomes 1.3, and at point 3 it becomes 1 again. So this will be like this, okay, and then it will fade, so I'll make the light 1. And these keys you can smooth also. Yeah, and color, I'll use the blue here, 5, and then here I'll take the scale color and make it float. So 1 means it is blue, and 0 means it is like that, and -1 at 0 it will work. So I'll make a curve. Initially it will be 0, and actually at point 1 it will 0, and at point 3 it is 1. So it will be like that. Maybe at point 4 and point 2. And I'll copy the same curve and paste it on the alpha. And what I'll do, initially the alpha should be high, maybe 10, and then alpha become 1. So it will be darker and opaque. Little more, maybe I can make it 20, like that. Okay. We can also smooth these keys. Yeah. So this will be a local, and I'll drag this effects. So the size is very small, maybe 150. And then this should be fade. So in the color, in the alpha, this is my 0.4. I'll put one more key, and at 1 it will become 0. Yeah. And it was also rotating. So I'll take the rate here and just make it like cool. So then, yeah, there are these lines which are, cut it some from some part and rotating, and these are appearing black, bigger, and then scaling down also. So same thing. We just need to make a different texture, then we can just do that. So I'll just duplicate my ring, Control D, and in this ring I will just remove this part, and I'll take the texture coordinate and just use it as tiling. This is my tile. So here I'll duplicate it. This is will be my orange ring, and I'll change it to orange and change the material. And in this one, in the dynamic parameter, we have the style should be 0.5 maybe, or 0.6, and then we can dissolve it. Actually, let's make this like this for now, And this will be little sharper, so the radius, the density, if it is has 9, I will increase this one also. So like this we can do. Point 0.48, 0.48, or maybe 0.19, and then we can use this thing to dissolve it. Okay, we can decrease this or increase it. Yeah. So we have this. I'll increase the size this of for this one maybe 170, so it will be bigger than that. And there would be a delay, little, maybe 0.1. And in the colors here, I will not make the alpha that much high for this one, and make the speed difference. So maybe 150 or 100. And also in the sprite size, it should scale down at the end. So this is 1, and at the 1 it will make 0.5, 0.8, and this key I'll just break this. Yeah, now it's okay. So for that stars, that dots, you can use the particles separate, but you can also make a single thing like this. You need to make a material. So if I make a M star, and I have a texture already actually, if I remember, texture star. Actually, these are just dots, random dots that I did in Photoshop. So just paint it random brush here. I will use that in here. Make this unlit and additive, two-sided, and yeah. So first I'll preview that, how it looks, and then I'll take a power node, maybe 0.1, so it will preview a little more. Then I'll copy this, paste this, and in this one I'll change the tiling, maybe 0.6, 0.6, and I will add these together. So we will have more density, and you can do that one more time if you want. And this time maybe I'll use 1.5, 1.5, and add it. And this one I'll use just 0.8, 0.8 maybe. So we have a density. Then I'll take a radial and just multiply this with the radial. Okay. So because we have all three different separate textures, you can use the rotator with different speed, little bit. Okay. So maybe this one is like 0.1. Copy paste, and I'll use the 0.15 here, and then copy and paste, maybe 0.2. So you will notice different speed that giving that also cool like a volume. Okay, so now we need just a particle color. This will be here, and multiply it here. And these the bigger one, I want these to be like more uh, brighter, maybe 10 times. So basically, this should also multiply with the particle color. That's how you will get the brightness. So these are more bright, maybe 20. Okay, so let's save this and I'll browse this, and in here I'll copy and paste this, and this is my stars. I'll use that material. So I'll remove the color and we have this thing. Cool. And I want little, let's make the size little bigger, 190 maybe. And one more thing, I'll increase the speed. But this is rotating on different axis and that rotating on different. So I'll make it minus zero point 0.2, minus zero point 0.3, minus zero point 0.5. And I want some random color. So I'll take texture. I'll take the noise. And then I'll use the power. Then I'll use the multiply. And then I'll use the saturate. Basically, if I preview this, we have this. And then I'll use the lerp. So in A, we have this color. Let's click over here. And in B, I want a different color. So I'll use the hue of this color. And I will decide that hue in my dynamic parameter. So I don't have that dynamic parameter. So this will be my hue. Then I'll use this power node here. And then I'll use this multiply node also. These will help me to figure out the exact thing. And then also tiling. This is noise tile. This is tile. Let's save this and check. So in here, if I just isolate this and at this point, we have these parameters. So hue, maybe I have 0.5, power, let's say you have 3, and then multiply, you have this, and tiling, you have 1. You can see already we have 2 colors, okay? And with this hue, I can change that color, but 0.5 is giving me both 2 colors. Yeah, that's it. We don't need much thing. And giving that volume also with the rotation. So, and I'll make the life little longer, 1.3, 1.3, 1.2. Actually, we don't have the scale color curve, and after 0.7, it will fade 0.5. Yeah, yeah, cool. Cool. So let me just make this scene little more darker. I'll have to build the light. After building a light, the scene is very dark. You can take traction light, maybe just zero point 0.2. Yeah. And then this character is too bright, so I need a different material. And this material, this is bright, so I'll just search this material in my project. I have here. Maybe this will make it a little darker. Yeah. And then light, make it movable. And those orange ones you have two. So in the FX, I'll copy this orange emitter one more time. And in this one, I'll make it little bigger, maybe 180, and reduce these things. So this will be sharper, 2020, and then this will be maybe 0.99, like this. Yeah, a little more bigger, 190, and rotation rate I'll decrease even more. Yeah, yeah, that's cool. And those stars rotating too fast, I guess. So if I turn off the rotation of the stars, these not looks like they are rotating in the material. So we need to make that fast. So in the stars, uh, I'll I'll take a time, multiply that, and connect to all these, and I'll copy the dynamic parameter, make the index 1, reset these, and this will be my time. Save. And now in fx, in dynamic parameter, if I make it like 20, yeah, 20 is too much. I'm just trying. Yeah, this looks better. Maybe 6. Cool. And I'll copy the star and paste it. And I'll make the delay even like 0.2. And in this one, I'll make the color maybe 1. And this one also 1. And rotate it maybe like to make it like more volume. Yeah, that's it. So we can also use, actually I need to increase the light, maybe 0.5, 3, and I'll use the post. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's fine. So thanks for watching. Keep learning. Bye bye.